The man charged with killing a 24-year-old McFarland woman last fall pleaded guilty.
Today, James Barnes Morris pleaded guilty to first-degree reckless homicide with domestic abuse.
The charges stem from the death of Brooke Stratton. She was last seen with Barnes Morris September 30th, 2024.
And days later, October 3rd, Madison police found her body in a pond at the UW-Madison Arboretum.
And then in January of this year, police referred a charge of first-degree intentional homicide with domestic abuse to the Dane County District Attorney.
And then in March, the DA officially charged Barnes Morris. He pleaded not guilty at the time, so the case at that time was headed for trial next month. That charge dismissed this morning when Barnes Morris pleaded guilty to that less severe charge of reckless homicide.
And hours after that new plea deal was entered, News 3 Now's Tanisha Shaw spoke with Stratton's family.
Brooke Stratton's dad, Kevin Stratton, told me that he did not know what to expect at today's plea hearing, but the guilty sentence does take some weight off of his shoulders.
Played softball her first year, but she played tennis all 4 years.
Kevin Stratton misses his only daughter.
I'm still at a point of sadness. I hope to get to a point of happiness remembering them, but right now it's still a little hard.
For over a year now, the Stratton family has worked to preserve Brooke's legacy while wishing they could still enjoy her bright personality.
She was very caring, very empathetic with her friends and people she knew.
The Madison Police Department found Brooke Stratton's body in October 2024, just days after she was announced missing. She was last seen with her boyfriend, James Barnes Morris, guilty to a charge of first-degree reckless homicide involving domestic abuse Monday.
I think the family is really relieved that we won't have to go through trial.
Kevin says when he heard about the plea, he felt numb.
I was a bit numb and relieved, though, that it was happening, because part of me didn't know if he was going to plea or not.
As the Stratton family continues to miss Brooke, they admitted that times have been hard.
We're trying to find silver linings where we can.
Silver linings for Kevin has been giving back to organizations like the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services and the National Alliance on Mental Health, two nonprofits that have supported the Stratton family during this difficult time.
Everybody has been just full of empathy, which kind of reflects the way Brooke was.
Kevin also told me that anyone that is moved by this story should give back to DAYS or NAMI.
Thank you so much, Tanisha. And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse, there are resources available. This is the helpline for that Domestic Abuse Intervention Services. Call any hour of the day or text the number at that screen if you do not feel comfortable calling.